The droid. I'll pay for him.
Actually, the droids are not for sale.
Come on!
It's interesting that after all these years of LEGO games seeing their ever-evolving state constantly trying to figure out just what makes a game fun, LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens is no exception. This is possibly one of the best LEGO games available, and it's by far superior to anything save LEGO Dimensions that the developers TT Fusion and publisher Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment have put forth. The Force Awakens is funny, it's extremely family-friendly, it's easy to pick up and put down at a moment's notice. Those are three very important points when getting into this game, so you can imagine right off the bat what type of person this game is intended for. Though the film was rated PG-13, which means it's intended for teenagers or older, The Force Awakens is definitely for any and all who'd like to partake in this colorful adventure. Its eye-opening colors from the beginning to end blow up the screen's brightness as these shiny little connectable blocks don't just copy a modern film, but politely put their own inner workings of humor and a fun time to good use. The Force Awakens uses dialogue from the movie during their respective scenes. In a game where the simplest lightsaber battle quickly turns into a game of witlessness, quite literally I might add, these nearly always serious dialogues are sometimes out of place as they can often be too much for a lighthearted setting. Either way, it fills the player in on what exactly is going down in a fulfilling way, rather than old LEGO games that had to use way too many actions to give a somewhat abstract approach to storytelling. Within the game's 8 to 10 hours of playtime, the pacing was superb. There didn't seem to be any drawn-out moments or gags that went on for too long. Going from one location to another was delightful, as each location supported a main story theme and a great amount of action, unique puzzle solving, and co-op interactivity to get through each section. Speaking of co-op interactivity, this time around all the characters seem to have a real purpose in the game that can keep them busy a lot of the time. Besides the fun single-player co-op worlds, there's actually a surprising amount of new ideas stuffed into this tiny little package. On-rail shooting segments within a spaceship and even dogfights where you're free to fly about have been added for space scenes, and seeing LEGO pieces fly off into space after fragmenting an enemy vessel was just too much fun. Continuing on with additional stuffing, if you will, many different worlds have been added within the galaxy as well. These worlds are often free to explore and find spoils and loot to collect to 100% the game. Other stories follow out into these far-reaching worlds, but nothing that is too concerning for the main game itself. One of the most fun aspects about being a Star Wars enthusiast, like myself, is the engrossing music that runs along each scene, intricately utilized in some of the most impressive ways in modern film history. With The Force Awakens, there are plenty of moments where the music plays just the right keys that allows for that moment of awesomeness. When all the pieces are put in the right place, LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens is actually a game that you would probably be happy with adding to your collection of family-friendly, non-violent games. It's quick to play through, has a fun story, hilarious antics, and a good-natured cuteness which makes this a great game for anyone to get their hands on.
We hope you've enjoyed this video, so please consider subscribing to our channel. We do original content, reviews, graphics comparison, and much more, and try to upload a video every day. Thank you very much for checking us out.